Welcome to the Self-Awareness and Self-Compassion Podcast, formerly known as the Full Spectrum Feeling Podcast. I'm your host, Blaise Schwaller, life coach, mom, and former tattoo artist. I help people heal their past, speak their truth, and love the lives that they're living now. Join me here every week for conversations on how to live an imperfect but fully engaged life that embraces all the feels so that you can stretch into your best life while enjoying the you that's here right now. Hello, you guys. I am so excited to welcome you back to Full Spectrum Feeling. And this week, I really wanted to talk about something that's just been super, super important in my life the last few weeks, and I haven't had a chance to talk about it yet. So I need to share with you now all of the stuff that's going on. So a few months ago, I was invited to be a speaker for the Beyond the Food Weight Loss Summit as an expert talking about burnout and how to deal with emotional burnout in particular as it relates to weight loss, health, and just general stress management for people in busy fields. And oh my God, I have so much wonderful stuff to share. I cannot wait for you to tune in and hear this talk because it was such a to-the-point interview, and I was able to share deeply from my heart both my story with health and with weight and with finding what works for me versus what works for other people, but to also honestly share how emotional it is when we go on that kind of a journey, and to be able to know that I will be speaking in a summit amongst, really amazing professionals who know what the heck they're doing about metabolism, about, weight and fitness, about how to set these goals, how to actually treat your body well, physical fitness, sleep etiquette, sleep hygiene. I think sleep hygiene, that's a good way to say it. Like how you really treat your body well so that you heal and that you're able to maintain and achieve optimal health. I'm freaking honored. And I'm so excited because this is such a big leap forward for me personally in my career and in my perception of myself as a professional. So you guys, I'm feeling all the feels. And it's excitement. It's overjoy. It's also nervousness. I'm not going to lie. Like being in front of hundreds of thousands of people is a big leap up from where I've been. I think the most people that I've spoken before in a live audience was probably around 80 or 100. And that was several years ago, and I was extremely nervous, and I feel like I've blacked out the whole memory because I was so worried about what to say. And being up there on the stage, it was like you could feel the lights on you, and you could feel like all of the eyes on you, and you're like, oh my God, they're looking at me. They want me to say something. So words came out of my face, but I wasn't fully present. What I remember happening was that I had a topic and I had a prepared line of thought and I was ready to go. And then the person that went before me basically did my speech. And I went, shit, I have to come up with something new on the fly. And I did. And it was great. And it worked out. But because there was so much emotion in that, in the, oh no, am I prepared? Do I have anything to offer? I don't want to repeat what someone else said. That was all going through my head at that time. So now, as I get invited to just, take my space, step up on the stage, be seen, be heard, and help a lot of people, it comes from such a different place than where I was so many years ago. So you guys, here's what's happening. This summit is for people who are busy, who are stressed, who are either on a weight loss journey or a health journey, and they're just trying to figure out, how do I get to my goal without sabotaging myself, without falling back on old bad habits? Why is it so freaking hard to take care of ourselves? And I can raise my hand and say, oh my God, yes, all of that. I experience this on a regular basis. And it's a journey. I'll start right there. It's a journey. Like we're all on this journey together, and we will all need different things. We will all need something different that's being offered at this summit to help us manage it. And I love that all of these interviews, all of the material has been recorded with the busy, stressed out, oh my God, what the hell's going on person in mind, which is wonderful. So everything is short, sweet, and to the point. The topics will be labeled. You'll be able to hop in every day and go, oh, there's like 5 or 6 people speaking. This is what they're talking about. I want to hit it, or it's irrelevant to me. And you can make that choice and really zone in on what's important to you. I'm going to be so excited if you listen to me because, oh my gosh, I'm in a summit, y'all. I know you can like hear my bubbly happiness coming through. Also, all of these people are getting together and we're offering from our hearts, our best expertise, the things that we can do personally to help you guys get through, get what you need, come to that epiphany within yourself about like, oh, that's what I was missing. That's the little mindset tweak, or whoa, that's information that I didn't know about that's going to make a huge difference on my journey. I can share with you something about my personal experience with health, with food, with weight loss. I actually have many to share, but one was that I had no understanding about a decade ago about food sensitivities, not even allergies, just things that your body is sensitive to and how much that can potentially wreak havoc on your metabolism, on inflammation, on brain fog, on all of these things. I had no idea. And I tried to educate myself, as I'm sure all of you do. Like, we have access to this amazing world of podcasts and the internet, and you can ask any question and get really any answer. And unfortunately, what's most popular is what comes up. And the more times you see something, the more it's reinforced, and the more you're likely to believe that it's true and try and follow that advice. And, that's human nature. We don't have time to make decisions about all of this stuff and vet every single thing that's coming through. And popular wisdom is popular, so you are going to hear it a lot. And what I had taken to heart was that there are superfoods that are great for everybody, that are low glycemic index, that are wonderful for you. And bananas was on that list. And for me, bananas are the devil. They're not okay for me. And I didn't know. Or I had slightly suspected, but I eventually just wasn't listening to my body. I had so much pain, I didn't know what was happening. And by continually feeding myself what I thought was a quote unquote superfood, I was actually adding weight, adding inflammation, adding brain fog and emotional just heaviness that I was not able to be aware of until I cut all of that out and started to detox my body from all of the accumulated garbage, basically, that I was putting in that my body couldn't process. So what was garbage to my body isn't garbage to someone else, and that's cool. But I didn't know how to notice these warning signs. I didn't understand how to break any of this down. So I'm really super excited that the summit is coming up, and it's going to help you quickly narrow down like, oh, this is the thing that I'm struggling with. Why is that happening? And get some insight, get some different perspectives from people who are professionals, from people who have had experiences like yours, people who have done some freaking research, like actual research, and worked with real humans, and can give you an honest perspective and advice from their seat of experience. So you're not talking to people that are just like you going, I don't know what's going on. It's talking to people who have been through that struggle, but actually have reached a level of understanding through their profession, through their experiences, and are able to give you some quick feedback. And if you resonate with them, then you'll be able to keep in touch with them and follow them and get more goodies and wonderful things. So I want to invite you to please, please, please come join this amazing summit. The summit will go on for 2 weeks. Each talk will go up on the day that it goes live. Mine will be on Thursday, November 4th. It should be live from 10:30 a.m. Eastern until the next day at 10:30 a.m. You can listen to it as much as you want during that time, and then it gets pulled and more people's stuff is going up. So I'm just waving all to you. Hey, come check out my stuff. I'm so excited. And I've got really great stuff in there for you. And to invite you also, this is the thing. No matter how much you have a chance to talk, I have about a 25 or 30 minute interview. There's always so much more that you want to share. There's so much more that you want to give and that you want to emphasize is important. So what I want to tell you in this podcast is that yes, there is some wonderful freebie offers that you will be invited to hop in on and get more information, learn how to stay in touch, learn how to keep going with the momentum and the feel good vibes of feeling all your feelings and getting to the bottom of what burns you out and why you have sticky emotions that are stuck, but also why it's important that you actually come on board and join this. And honestly, it's because you can hear it in a talk, but having something written down, I have an offer that you can learn about the 4 deadly mistakes that people make when they're trying to follow their bliss that actually stops them from being happy at all and keeps them stuck. And it's something that I've been guilty of in all 4 of these categories. It's something that I see every single client of mine gets stuck in one or more of them. And then we have to break it down. And when you have this quick little guide that shows you exactly what it is, you have the roadmap to stop doing it. The very first thing that you have to do to successfully move towards your happiness and start building great habits is to notice what the hell your bad habits are. And it's a blind spot. We all have these blind spots. So it's a wonderful, quick, easy, free download that you can get when you join the summit. You will have the invite to just go ahead and click on that, download it, make it yours, make it your knowledge, see what comes up. And then this is the other really exciting thing. I'm inviting all of the people that attend the summit to jump on an actual live 1-hour coaching call with me. And normally my time is valuable, y'all. It's like $200 to work with me one-on-one for an hour. But for this hour, if you're jumping in, it's only $12. And we're going to go into worthiness, all of the stories we tell ourselves around worthiness to be healthy, to be the weight that we want, to be able to stand with conviction as ourselves and be happy in our bodies, to be happy with the decisions we're making, our worthiness, to not self-sabotage ourselves. And we all have these voices in our heads. So we're going to be peeling away the layers of that onion, getting into some of the stories and the unconscious scripts that we have that keep us stuck and deconstruct them and really just eliminate them into nothing. I love doing energy work like this. It's so powerful. It's so soothing. Every single time I run energy like this for others, I'm running it for myself as well. And it leads to such quick and rapid transformation. It's unbelievable. And I want you to have a chance to experience this for yourself. You need to come. One of the most amazing things about it is that I'm always looking at exactly what you're saying. What is your words? What is it exactly that you're feeling in the way that your body and your words, your emotions are processing it? So you'll be putting in the chat, this is the word, this is the phrase, this is what's bothering me, this is where I feel it in my body. And it allows me to construct a really deep, powerful meditation where we go in like a laser, we find it, and we're able to eliminate that for you. So it's not a problem anymore. It's amazing. You guys, you're going to love it. And I cannot wait for you to come join me because it's going to be so much fun. So all of that information is going to be there in the summit. You will have your invitation to join as you get your little free download. You will also get an email reminder. You'll be able to hop in on this call. I want you to be there. I'm so excited for you to be there. And I am thrilled to be able to open up my heart and let more and more people in and just share the magic of what I do with all of you. So thank you. Thank you for this opportunity. Pamela, who is organizing this whole event, she's freaking amazing. I'm so excited for her talk. She's talking about sleep. Oh my God. I could make this podcast so long, but I try to keep it to the 15 to 20 minutes for you to keep it nice and easy and digestible, just like I know you love. So anyway, Pamela's talking about sleep. Sleep is amazing. You need more of it. It's pivotal to your mental health, to your physical health, to your ability to heal, and honestly, for your ability to lose weight if that's something that you're doing. So hop in, see who's talking, look at the lineup, highlight the people that you're excited about. This is my quick little tips and tricks before I let you go. I've done a lot of summits as an attendee, And I understand how quickly it gets overwhelming when you're like, oh my God, there's like 50 talks and they're all happening all at once. And I know that I only have 24 hours to watch them. And how am I going to do it? Because I'm going to miss out. And there's that freak out that we all have. And what then happens if you let yourself go into freak out is you listen to none of them, but yet your inbox is cluttered with all of these reminders. And then you feel like crap every time you look at it. And then eventually you just delete them all or unsubscribe, and then you got nothing out of it. Don't let that happen to you. So this is what I do. I sign up. I'm excited about the summit. I recognize that there is no way I'm going to be able to listen to all of them. So I just go in with the realistic expectation that summit's happening. Everything's live for the 24 hours. That's the time I get. So when I get the reminder email, I quickly go in and I scan it. Who is it that's exciting? Who do I need to watch? Who do I need to listen to? And I just make sure I click just on that one and hop in and listen. Or I make sure that I know where it is so that when I have time at 8 o'clock or after I put my kid to bed, that I can hop in and listen to that 15, 20 minutes, hour, or whatever it is. I also want to tell you this. If you've never attended a summit, they always at the end will have a replay day where the best ofs are all live again, usually for 24 or 48 hours. So if you're ever worried like, oh no, I didn't pick the right one, what if I missed the best one? Don't worry. People are going to be active. You're going to be chatting. You have lots of opportunities to tune in, interact, talk in the private groups, and ask your questions. Even I'm going to have a live Q&A day. It's going to be amazing on that Thursday. You're going to be able to hop in and see the thing that changed the most people's lives. So never ever worry about that. This should be not a stressful thing, but think of it like having a masterclass Rolodex just show up in your inbox where you get to pick and choose and you are the master of your life. And you go, you know what would be really interesting? I'm going to hit this one and listen to it while I'm doing the dishes or making dinner or whatever it is that you're doing. This is how I've absorbed so much knowledge. And you don't have to pay the strictest attention while these things are happening to you. I'm going to let you off the hook. You're listening for the energy. You're listening for that inspiration and the thing that makes you go, whoa, wait, what? And you scroll back and you listen again and you go, that moment that I just happened to be here for changed the way I think. It changed my life. So wishing you all an amazing week. I'm going to have the link to sign up for free in the show notes so that you can hop in on this awesome summit and listen to all the things. I wish you an amazing health, an amazing journey in your body as a lived being today and every day. And I can't wait to have you join me. Leveling up, y'all. Talking before 100,000, 120,000 people. It's a big freaking deal. So woohoo! And thanks for being with me at the start of it. You're going to see how things change. The way I perceive myself, the way that I show up. I feel like I can hear it in my voice already too. Like there's excitement there. There's realizing that not only am I trying and striving to be this person that can do these things, but I'm being recognized and seen that way as well. And just getting that feedback, no matter what happens, feels incredible. And I know that's what it's like, no matter what we're leveling up in. That first we want to be it, we try to be it, we show up, we try it out. And then one day someone notices and then more people notice. And then you are that thing that you've been trying to be for so long. So congratulations to all of you as you show up and step into your next best self. And I will see you at Beyond the Food Weight Loss Summit. Have a great one, and I'll see you there. Thanks so much for joining me. If you enjoyed this podcast, please subscribe and share it with someone you love, and leave us a review. You can learn more and get some self-compassion tips and tricks by visiting coachwithblaze.com, where you can sign up to get my free booklet on overcoming anxiety, overwhelm, exhaustion, and burnout. I'm sending you so much appreciation and love, and I'll see you next time.